Alright everybody, CPO here, and this is going to be a drive time update. Look, the reality of it is I'm swamped. I've got a lot of things going on at work, I got a lot of projects going on, so if I want to give you a quick update, this is really the best way I can do it. So bear with me, and we'll get through this. So I just want to give you kind of a heads up of the things that I'm working on. There have been a few things, sorry guys, you guys got some sun coming in there. There have been a few things that I have going on, and I just kind of want to tell you where I'm at on some of those things. So we'll start out with the Taro 680 Pro build. That thing is coming along. I have a couple of parts that'll be coming in. Actually, I just got the new power module, the autopilot power module. It's 180 amp capacity, and that will also allow me to monitor voltage and current flow through the Pixhawk. Now, the Pixhawk default power module that comes with the Pixhawk can handle up to 90 amps. 90 amps is a little bit on the low side for what I'd prefer, even though mostly I'll be under 90 amps, but I do have the potential to go higher than that. So just to be safe, I've gotten the autopilot. So I'll do a video on that, getting that set up. I've got some batteries coming to me probably in the next day or two. And then I'll be ready to put the thing together and actually get it maidened. I've got a few things to do still. I've got to balance all my props. I've got to level all my motors. I've got to get everything buttoned up on the multi-rotor itself. But not too much longer, we'll see a maiden flight. Oh, and I have the gimbal. I have a GoPro three-axis gimbal coming in. Should get that at the same time I get the batteries. So pretty stoked about that. So not only will you see the actual multi-rotor flight, you'll also see the gimbal installation and the video from that. I may or may not put FPV gear on it right away. I'm going to default probably first to no, just to get a maiden out of it for you, and then I may add FPV gear to it later. So that's that. My Taro 500, I had promised a long time ago that I was going to convert that to fly barless. It is currently a fly barred model. And you guys, if you've been following my 500 build, you know I've had some troubles with that with regard to electronics. We were testing out some motors that turned out to be poor quality from the manufacturer, so ditched those motors. I bought a new motor, just threw in a Turnigy Typhoon. So far, looks like it's going to work great, but I want to upgrade the servos. I've got some high-tech servos on the way. I've got some RJX B-grade blades for it, the fly barless blades. Trying to figure out what tail servo. I've got a couple tail servo options. Probably a KST. I've got a KST laying around that I'll probably throw in there. And then I've got an RJX fly barless head that I will be putting on it. So that's going to be coming along really soon. As far as the flight controller for that, I'm thinking right now I'm going to put the icon on it. I'm not entirely sure yet, but that's what I'm leaning towards right now, is the icon for that one. So at any rate, that's the 500. That's going to be coming along soon. My 450, I got that thing flying again. It's really fun. I forgot how much fun that little helicopter is to fly. And trust me, you beginners who are flying the 450 and it's really twitchy and hard to fly, after you get some experience under your belt, it really is an easy flyer. I'm surprised at how much easier it feels now that I'm a year later on that. But anyway, what I'm going to do on that, I've been asked to test out some servos on that, so I've got some new servos, 3 new cyclics and a tail that I'm going to put on that, and I'm not going to reveal those details yet, but they look like they're going to be pretty good servos. And so I'm going to do some testing while I'm pulling out all the servos. I may as well do some more work to it, so I'm going to go ahead and stretch it to a 480. So I've got a 480 stretch kit coming with blades, a boom, tail control rod coming on that. So that's going to be happening really soon. And again, I'll probably have those parts within the next week. So I've got the 500, the 450, the 680 Pro hexacopter, all happening at the same time. Don't forget about the 550. I do have my 550 back in the air again. I'm still trying to run down some issues. The icon seems to fly okay with it. Still trying to figure out with the GT 5.2, there's still a weird tail twitch. And I'm actually was talking to a rep from Hobbyco, and I'm probably just going to send that back and have them take a look at it and make sure it's not the fly barless controller. Unfortunately, I don't have another, I mean I do, but I don't have another equally set up heli that I can put on just to test, you know, maybe a different setup, but I don't have any friends local that I can just, you know, let them borrow it and try it out. So I think I'm going to send it back to them. They've graciously offered to take a look at it for me. And so that's it. So 550, 500, 450, 680, all in the works. I do have word that I will have a little FPV quad coming soon, a little like rocket ship FPV quad. So stay tuned for that. I'm not sure all the details on it just yet, but it's going to be a new thing that I'm going to build, and I believe it's going to be just decked out. So kind of excited about that. What else? Oh, heli hangouts. I got a heli hangout tonight. So if you're interested in heli hangouts, feel free to join. You can go to my Google Plus page. It's everything CPO. You can search for that, or go to my website, and then from my website you can find the link to my Google Plus page. But there's an event for tonight at 9 Eastern, so you can either watch it live, you can join in if you've got a camera and a mic, or you can just catch it on the YouTube channel later, like most people tend to do, kind of podcast-ish. Anyway, so that's it. That's the drive time update, and thankfully I have not died doing this, although the chances are increasing right now, so I should probably let you go. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.